interior is. What I'm concerned about is getting this car running. When I was at the owner's house, I couldn't get it started.
Can you hear me now? Crap. Yeah, that's. I gotta figure it out. I don't know what it is. Um,
Can
there
you
is
hear
no
me
loose.
now?
There is no loose cable. It's just crap. Just a crappy set of. It's a crappy headphone. I really don't like this headphone.
Yeah.
Left audio only. God. Let me try. Let me try this. I don't know what I did to. I don't know what I did to mix this. Um, oh, okay. All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's just rock and roll with it. I got some crap getting ready to happen here in about 40 minutes. If you can hear me, we'll just go with it, and then I'll figure out what the hell is going on. It says I'm balanced, and that's what I don't understand. Desktop audio, mic aux audio, mono. How's that? I mean, does that sound better? Okay. Wow. What a pain in the ass. Okay. So what, oh, holy smokes. What are we doing, what are we looking for? That's right, ancestry and ethnicity. Ethnicity. So, I'm not quite sure how far back that is. You got a little French and a little, little Han. Nice, nice. See if you got French and Chinese, maybe Mongolian in there. And I want to say some Slav or Northern European. Euro. So on top here is something to do with the Midwest, center states, and then you migrated over here. So I don't know if you got close relatives that were in the U.S. and then you went to, and then we have like 1700s maybe. See, this doesn't make sense. I don't know if this is two separate branches or if this is one branch, and this is one branch, and then they just kind of merged to here. The Slavs and the northern would be much further down. Oh, you are from Slav. That's right. Okay. Yeah, because I'm picking up Han and Mongolian. But how far back would that be? Traced my English surname back to the point where I may have had a French surname. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So this is what I got. I got Slav Northern Euro back in the day. So, and then the French and Han were much more recent, like the 15 to 1700s. So let's just go 15 to 1700s. I guess my question is your recent family. It's kind of like I got a break. There's like a break in the data right here. So I got these. These must have been important people. The French and the Han. This one kind of feels like a slave or indentured. This is either a businessman or upper crust. And this is big families. I guess it's the only way I can European mixed with anything cause mess to figure out. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is if you had the 23andMe, you're gonna see this should pop out. And of course, it's going to be 1 or 2%, maybe 3 or 4, but that'll be interesting. But I guess my question is from this cutoff right here that I have, where we have this person who is a business upper crust. There's like a cutoff to here in the Midwest, where Gramps and Grandma got together. It would be kind of interesting to look at Grandma's. I don't know if there's probably no way for you to check on Grandma. Family trees suck because it's like you get into one aspect and it just keeps going. It's like a friggin' tree. Well, it is a tree. It's just, I want to see if there's something special about Grandma. Got German. Stout. Either an aunt of great grandma or a sister, I don't know which one, was stout. Cool. Maternal or paternal? Okay. Grandma's grandma. Excuse me. Okay, so grandma's grandma's 1, 2. Okay, so your grandma, mom, mother and father, okay, so here's you, here's your mom, here's your grandma. Now you're asking if it's maternal or MP. I think it's a paternal side. I think the paternal side, grandma, was stout. The sister was stout. And then either their German ancestry or these guys are German ancestry. I mean, it's really close. Somebody in here was German ancestry. And somebody has big bones, they're big. And they weren't, I mean, yeah, they're a little overweight, but I mean, they were big. As in, grab the cow, big. I mean, I don't know. They may both have German. Oh, that would be funny. I mean, like, somebody who would literally pick up the cow and I mean, big as in big and beefy. I mean, not small and petite. We're talking grab the cow by the horns, drag him into the barn, put the cow down, and make sure that cow doesn't go anywhere, and then milk it for what it's worth. That kind of stout. I mean, big. That's the image I'm getting for the sister or somebody related to. So it's like they've got this really big gene in the gene pool. So you have a really big gene. I mean, if the switches were thrown right, you would have been big. And big hands, strong, just, yeah. Yeah, stout isn't huge, which is funny because I don't think that gene was particularly turned on, but you have an opportunity to pass it on if you wanted to, so that you or your grandchildren could have that. What else we got here? So these two are probably German. What else we got? All right, so we're gonna do something really quick and crazy here. Let me take a pic of it. I want to see is if you have anything exciting AF. I want to see exciting genetics. T cell factor. Umbrella Corp. Do you have hidden tails? Offshoots. So you do have a couple offshoots. Your genetics, you've got some, they're not broken, they're like they're hidden genetic traits. So they may or may not show on you. Show skin, something to do with the skin. Skin thickness, or there's something to do with the skin. It's something to do with the thickness of the skin. One of these traits is the thickness of the skin. I think it is to allow for translucence. So that would account for the northern states. You know, you show very little skin, but the sun goes through it, and you way too shy to ever date. Hey, you stick with me, buddy. I'll get you out there. We'll put a for sale sign on you, and some lucky woman's going to come swoop you up, or man, or somebody's going to get you out there. Allow for translucence. Grandkids are fun. You'll love them. That's cool. So you can be in a low light. You can be in a low light situation and do just fine. Do just fine. Okay. What else we got? And that's something to do with bone. That's bone placement and thickness, or maybe that's not thickness, but maybe that's propagation rate, which can lead to bone cancer. Okay, so you have a little hidden tag in there that if it's activated improperly can lead to bone cancer, but it also has something to do with the bone thickness and how your bones. Too much of an introvert. Yeah. I tell you, fear is crippling. Okay. Anything else? There's something big over here. You have something big over here. And I don't know what it is. Mitosis. You didn't tell me you had cancer, right? You don't have cancer. You don't have some. Well, the skin issue is caused. It's not caused by the skin thickness. The skin issue is part of this skin thickness, which allows for the translucence in your earlier generations. But it also makes stuff like that, where you get that itchy, whatever the hell it is, Okay, so you don't have cancer. So what the hell is this trying to show me? Just rapid or fast division? Do you heal fast? What is that called? It's a skin condition. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Visitations. Visitations. Okay. Wow. That would explain this. It's just you have some sort of fast division, and that's okay. All right. Well, that's pretty intense. I remember you telling me about that. I couldn't figure out, but I see this looks differently when I'm looking because I'm looking at a standard cell, and there's something to do with the nuclei just rapidly dividing. Um, so the other thing I wanted to look at was visitation. I mean, is there any reason why you would be, or your dad would be targets for any kind of. I'm trying to see if you got any kind of special skills. If you, I didn't even check that. Let me see if you're psychic. So you got good cross brain connection. The lobes talk to each other well. You got really good. So you're intelligent. I'll bet you'd be a good remote viewer, or you have a hidden skill. You do have a hidden skill. I don't know what it is, but you have something hidden. I'll bet you money that you could probably linking. So maybe that's telepathy. I'm not sure. Telepathy. Oh, nice. So that's funny because that's like a genetic throwback. So your parents are born left-handed, and you and your brother are born right. But see, that's the other thing is you've got this strange connection here, and you've got something to do with linking. Now I don't know what that means. I'm assuming telepathy or maybe group functions. I don't know. So, anyways, you do have a highly active brain. You do have latent psi abilities. So we're going to call it latent psi abilities. I don't currently see psi abilities. I don't see any reason why you would be on the list. I don't think you want to be on the list, but I don't see why you would be on the list. yeah, so it could be. It could be that you are actively. It could be that you are actively doing something while your center portion and upper portions or upper consciousness is asleep. Your subconscious is doing something. So that would be something to check out. I don't see any genetic reason why you would be visited. So you're not going to be on the bad list. And I think the good list is they're probably too busy to mess with people like you and me. Well, metaphysical events, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. If you ever get a chance, man, I mean, try some basic stuff. Do some testing of your own on whatever you feel like testing for. Uh, you have something. I don't know how how ingrained or how far you can go, but the ability's there. So I just wish I knew why this bugs me so bad. If you ever if you ever start craving brains, let me know. Um, because you know, obvious reasons. Let me take a picture of this. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I've never done it. You know, all my times I've never been able to step out. So you were two steps ahead of me, and I'm. It sounds like you're probably able to do things that I can't. All right, I'm gonna go. Stem cells in their blood. God, I tell you, if you were able to, if you weren't if you were able to pull those off, and you had high quality stem cells that you could sell, I mean, you would be worth a lot of money. Especially if some of the stem cells, some people have like a higher quality of stem cell, and they get harvested. So, oh shit, what happened? Okay, so it would be interesting to see. Yeah, I gotta get. So, thank you for letting me take a look. Find out. Oh, I don't know if you can find out. Find out if your grandma's grandma's mom or grandma's grandma was stout, and that would be really interesting to find out. Big lady. Mmm. Gonna pick that cow up, take her into the damn barn, and milk it right now because she's stout. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. And you have a good evening. I'll let you know what's going on too if I can get the okay because it's kind of cool. So.